Hail and well met friends! Andang here for the first episode of Volume 1, Book 3, which will take place in the North Downs, but right now we are in the Lonelands, getting ready to resume our story of the epic playthrough as we talk with Canadythe.
What do you need?
Estildin sends word that you are to go there and meet with Halbrad. Please hurry, for the orcs' fires burn hot and strong, and each moment we waste is another opportunity for the enemy. Alright, so we now have a new objective. To talk with Halbrand, which is probably way up to the north. I would guess the North Downs. Let's see here, yes. Alright, and all the way up in this camp over here. Alright, we are nearly there, nearly to the North Downs. Here we go. I always love the entrance to the North Downs. It's very different from anywhere else, really. It's a very tight and narrow path with a lot of trees, and enemies on the right side, including orcs and fowler things as well, off to the side there. We're now nearly into next area once we make it up this hill. And this zone always starts off with a really interesting start, we'll put it that way. Right, here's the signpost and the North Downs. That's a very well-placed signpost. Alright. I haven't been up here that much since they've redone the architecture up here. It was very blurry. It's gonna be really annoying. Alright. No matter. You shall find this quest. Aha. There you are.
What can I do for you?
Hello. Are you here to help? So many have gone missing or have wandered out to seek help, and fewer still have returned. Every night it seems that the orcs grow more aggressive and threaten us more. Trestlebridge could use a hero. Alright. I shall be your hero. But first I must go to Estildin. Right, this is one of the largest bridges in Lotro, if not the largest bridge. It is the Trestle Bridge. And it is obviously very famous. Very famous shot. When you think of the North Downs, you think of here and you think of Estildin. Alright. We are now across that and into the North Downs. Now, on our way. Clear across the zone to Estildin. The enemies, I believe, are... well, that one's obviously gray. I believe that the other enemies are gray as well. Yeah, they're only level 20s. And so this area actually has a lot of side quests before the epic comes here. The second half of the zone is much higher on the level scale. And so it can be a little bit more difficult. But I am actually a little bit over leveled above this anyway. So we shall see what will happen. I've got a nice little water pool here. It's very rare that I go this way, but it's much more scenic and there's a lot more detail, I think, in this side. It's too bad that the road goes around this area. Alright. Still only level 21, so that's impressive. But I love probably most about the North Downs is that it's an interesting Lonelands. Is the easiest way I can describe it. It has a lot of hills, a lot of diverse terrain, and yet it's still pretty empty as far as this zone goes, as far as population. And so it reminds me a lot of the Lonelands, but very different at the same time. Alright. And North Downs is one of my favorite places to do side quests, if you're interested in doing side quests. This is one of the places that I enjoyed most, for sure. There are some frustrating side quests as well, though. But for getting solid levels between, I'd say, about 18 or 20 to almost 40, you can, or 30 to 40, you have a pretty good option here. And then from 30 to 40, I would go to Evendim and quest there, as that is the most recent revised zone, and so it has a very high level of polish and will get you through the zone and get you leveled really quickly, while still having great quest structure and great quest design. Alright. Well, this bridge is much less impressive in King's Fell, but that's okay. This river is just crawling. Look at that. Hardly moving at all. Alright. So now we're on the other side of the Brandywine, I believe is what that is. Probably not. Probably completely wrong. Alright. Yeah, it's not the Brandywine. Anyway, we shall continue along. Farther into the North Downs. On our way to Esteldin, the secret city that's not secret at all, and every single person in all of Middle-earth knows exactly where it is, but thankfully it's not on a map, so there shouldn't be any orcs finding it, we hope. Please. Right, but if any orcs have the quest tracker, then they will find Esteldin pretty easily, really. Nice shot of the moon there with my Steedly Dawn steed. Pretty sure this is not for sale anymore in the Steam store, as I'm pretty sure they discontinued the Steam pack. So I guess this is an exclusive steed, which makes it that much more fun to ride. Alright, we are nearly to Esteldin. It is in the sights ahead. Nope, that one is of the level of higher than the rest of the area that we've been to so far. So we shall expertly avoid the wildcat. Alright. What I like about it right here is that it looks pretty empty without any life going on if that spider wasn't retreating. But if you turn around, there's guards hiding behind, which is really cool. Alright. Let's make our way to find Halbrad. He's somewhere in this city. It's kind of funny that I didn't get stopped by any guards. Guess they just assume that since I'm a man, I'm supposed to be here. Alright, that is a very bright reflection pool. That's weird. Alright. My brothers grow tired of waiting, and long to take action. Well, hopefully we shall take action soon. Alright. Oh, there is a burglar. Was that was a Kaz person. Anyway. Actually, I want to go chase them down, see who that was. See if we can't find them and wave. Alright, we shall bow before them. Alright, let's continue along. And talk finally with Halbrad. All the strength of the Free Peoples will be needed if we are to carry out the day. Oh.
How can I be of service?
Word has spread about the help you have given the Rangers to the south. Here in the northern lands, we need your help now more than ever.
Could I speak with you a moment?
While the eyes of Esteldin have turned to the east, news from the west and south tells me that the enemy is moving on many fronts. I fear that the strength of Esteldin is nearly spent, and alone we cannot face this greater threat. A council of the Free Peoples of the North Downs must be called. Yet, before I do so, I must need more knowledge of this threat. I need to know if Fornost once the capital of Arnor of old, has fallen under the sway of Angmar once more. If the enemy has taken and fortified the ruins of Fornost, we are in the gravest of dangers. Travel to Micham, a ranger who camps on the fields of Fornost to the west, and ask for his aid. Alright. Let's continue along on this epic quest to find and learn what shall go on. Okay. Shall now travel to Fornost and learn of the perils that take place there, for there are likely many. One thing I don't like so much about the epic story of the North Downs is that there is a lot of traveling, more so than probably most zones. The later on books in this volume eventually have you traveling all over the place, but right now there is a lot of traveling. But it is new landscape that we haven't been seeing before. We shall make our way over there very soon. Alright, we are now nearly there to Fornost, and we can see the ravaged landscape on our side here. Definitely don't recommend going there as a low level, as there are a lot of enemies in there that are not too friendly to new players. Just something about being undead makes you not like new players, I think. Alright. Let's continue on to this ranger camp up ahead. There's the fortress, deep in the back there. Alright, good. I can just run past you. Fool of a dog. Or wolf, at least. Beware the fields. They have driven men mad.
I'm sorry. Did you need something?
The enemy retaking Fornost of old. Aye. From what I have seen here, I believe it is most likely that they have. From this lonely camp, I have seen the spectres of the Oathbreakers stir, and fell spirits from Angmar take shape upon the fields. I have also seen orcs spilling out from the gates of Fornost, so, yes, the enemy has indeed taken Fornost once more. What cannot be told is the strength of the enemy within that ruined city, and for that I shall need your help. Oh, great.
Will you lend me your ear?
I cannot tell you the strength of the forces of Angmar within Fornost, for I do not see them approach. The orcs and wargs that guard the gates must have entered Fornost from the north. I fear the only way to know the true strength of the enemy within Fornost is to test the defenses erected at its gates by the orcs. I would do this myself, but my old injury prevents me from doing so. If you are willing, go to Norbury Gates, north of here, and slay what orcs and wargs you will find. After you have done so, bring me a report of what you find. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching another episode of the epic story as we make our way through the start of Volume 1, Book 3 here. When we return, we will be sure to slay the orcs outside the gates to Fornost. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you again real soon for another episode. PVMP and subscribe.